Change my mindset? What exactly do self-help people mean by that? I've heard that stuff all before. Is that all it's gonna take? Decide what I want, change my mindset, and then all of a sudden I'll get mine? Well, it's gonna take a little bit more than that to achieve your goals. Hi, my name's Greg Nelson, and this is the Hard Knock State Personal Development Channel. And this is the 4th video in the Commit to Your Dreams series. If you find this video helpful, anytime along the way, go ahead and press firmly on the like button. You know, your mindset is simply the way you think about things and your outlook on life, based off of everything that's happened to you, everything you've experienced up until this point, positive or negative. Your mindset up until now is backed by a set of past conditionings and a set of past belief systems. Not that those beliefs are wrong, but something is holding you back from moving forward to getting exactly what you want out of life. If you could look back when you were faced with a similar type of crossroads in your life in the past, and you made the right-hand turn, and what would have happened if you made the left-hand turn? If you chose to go right instead of left. In the previous videos in this series, we've discussed habits and how it affects our thoughts, which thoughts to turn into a burning desire, and making the decision to go after that desire. Most of us talking about manifesting things just seems weird. Those who actually achieve truly amazing things in life do think differently, and they change their mindset, and they know how to manifest what it is they want out of life. Why? Because at some point along the way, they knew that if they wanted to get to where they wanted to go, they were going to have to change the way they were thinking. Because the current way they were thinking up into that point in time wasn't getting them any further. And so now we have to start thinking about new beliefs, new ideas, a new way of thinking. Always think you can or you will do. Always have a positive frame of mind. The truly successful people in life have a frame of mind so impenetrable you think it was made out of iron and concrete. It would take an act of God to get them to stop from going after what it is that they truly want out of life. This is the mindset that you'll need to get it done. If you're big into exercising or lifting weights and you've been breaking your own personal best records all the time, but yet struggle to translate that kind of goal setting over into your personal life, and you struggle to hit financial goals for you and your family, you struggle to improve your family's financial lifestyle moving forward, listen up. If you haven't noticed, the exercise and the athletic industry is everywhere, all over the globe. The gym industry alone is worth $96.7 billion. Now, how often do you see places to exercise the mind? You hardly ever see it. That's the reason why you think it's weird. It's because you've been programmed to think only about exercising the body. But yet, they fail to tell you about exercising the mind. Do you know if you exercise the mind more and you can condition your mind, you can change your body? You can change your financial well-being. You can change your financial status, your lifestyle for you and your family moving forward. Just give it a chance. Now think about exercising your mind. And before you say, oh, I don't need that, I use my mind all the time at work. Really? Do you? Do you realize that if you've been at your job for more than a few years and you do the same thing day in and day out, your subconscious is just running a program. No different than the apps running on your phone. Sure, there are going to be times where you're going to think out of the box, but probably 80% of the times you're operating out of habit. So, the habits that have allowed you to lift more, run further, and bike longer. You've bettered your body. Now it's time to better your mind. The time to set a new financial goal. One that will better the lifestyle for you and your family moving forward. If you're not into exercising or lifting weights, there's got to be one thing that you're very good at that people stand up and take notice, or they have noticed in the past. If not, no problem. Changing your mindset will just take a little bit longer. Remember, You don't see a gym to exercise your mind on every street corner. Here is your homework assignment. Number 1, take out a pad of paper and write down these 2 questions. The first one, do I feel sick when I think about my current financial situation? And the next one is, am I fed up with my current situation? Number 2, answer those questions honestly. And if you've answered those 2 questions as yes, we can move on to chasing your dream. Remember the dream you created in lesson 2? Answer no to those questions. It's time to go, just like the old kids board game, Candyland, it's time to go back to the start. And you need to go back to lesson number 1, the video lesson number 1 and number 2, and find out if your dream is actually a burning desire, or if the goal that you've set is actually a burning desire, or if it's just a wish. Number 3, set one goal so big that it will move you up to the next level in life. In addition to setting that one goal, I want you to write down what is one thing you could do today to move you forward to achieving that goal. Family out of it. Just as an example, if it's being able to move your family out of an apartment and buying your first home, what is it going to take for you to get there? Is it more money? If it's more money, then what do you need to do? The first thing you could do today, the one thing you could do to move yourself closer to achieving that goal, is maybe finding your resume, locating your resume. Is it stuck in a pile of paper somewhere? Is it saved in an old file in your computer? Locate it. Because tomorrow you're going to update that resume. You're going to update that resume with your new title at work, your new current title at work, your new current pay at work, the new skills you've learned at this job through the past couple years or however long you've been there. And then after that, the following day, then you're going to go out and you're going to start looking for a job. What? You say? I can't do that. I can't leave my job. I've been there 20 years. Well, you've been there 20 years, but you haven't gotten to where you want to be in life. And so now remember, we need to let go of the past and we need to change that old thinking. We need to change that mindset. And we need to change that mindset to go towards what we want. And so if that is what's holding you back, maybe that's it. Maybe your career is holding you back. Maybe what you thought of as your career isn't actually, maybe it's a great place to work. Maybe the people are wonderful. Maybe they treat you like family. And you quite possibly could go hang out with your coworkers, and they're probably very, very good friends of yours. But it's not getting you to where you want to be, or where you need to be, or where your family deserves to be. So it's time to change. Maybe give sales a shot. Do you know that an average sales associate walking in and selling automobiles in today's world with no experience and no high school education can probably make $60,000 their first year with knowing absolutely nothing? It's mind-blowing. And there's so many different careers out there to where your skills and your knowledge that you have right now can pay you a lot more than you may be currently making. It's time to go find that. If sales turns your gut, there's some old belief or some past conditioning that you're still holding on to, and you need to let go of that. And that's how we change our mindset. We let go of things that we once held a belief so strongly about, that now that belief is carried on and it's molded us. And now when we need to go get that something that is going to change our life for the better or help our family out, our amygdala is triggered and starts going off like a 4-alarm fire. If you've seen my videos in the past of talking about the amygdala, then you're well aware of how it works. But so your amygdala is going off and it makes your body act in an irrational way. So it freezes you up and you can't move forward. So we need to figure out why. And maybe it's just that. And how are you gonna move? How are you gonna tackle those fears? How are you gonna change your mindset? By doing it once, doing it over and over and over. Remember, repetition is the mother of all skills. and you've been programmed, you've been in a repetition, you've been doing things a certain way, day in and day out, going on months and months and years and years and years, and it's all led you to this point. And now that point is taking you as far as it can go. Your new goal, your new desire, your new burning desire is so much bigger than where you are right now. But you can get it. You need to understand, you can get it. You just need to make the decision. And make the decision, change your mindset, put your foot down, that you're no longer turning back. You're no longer gonna live that way. It's new horizons from here on out. And it's gotta make you so sick in the pit of your stomach that it's gonna force you to take action. And when you hold the belief that you can do it, and you know you can do it, and you have that mindset, like the guy the guy or the gal who's exercising or lifting weights, and they're constantly breaking those new records. They have that mindset that they could break those new records. Very few can translate it into their financial lifestyle. That's the sad reality. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help and here to coach you to transform your mindset to think at a new or higher level. Have a positive outlook. I can do. Remember, a mindset a frame of mind so strong, it's like it's built out of iron and concrete. And that's a great door for us to enter through and talk about commitment. The commitment you're gonna need. You've changed your mind and you've let go of the past. Now you need to make the commitment that you're never gonna let it creep back in. And anytime the self-doubt comes and talks to you and saying, you can't do that, no one in your family's ever done it before. Remember Uncle Frank did that once and he lost his shirt, darn near lost his house. Aunt Marge, she almost had to go out and get another job. Well, I mean, come on, that's not you. Just because it happened to them or it's happened in the past is no relation to it repeating itself again, unless you fall into the same habit, the same thought pattern, the same mindset. Make the commitment that no matter what's happened to you in the past, no matter how many times you've been knocked down, you're going to get back up again, and you're going to get back on the saddle, and you're going to charge one more time, and you're going to keep doing it one more time. And you're just like, we want to develop this type of commitment so strongly. It's like we know that we're going to take the next breath of air. We know we're going to have a meal tonight. We know that we're going to get somewhere along the way, we're not going to die of hydration. We're going to get some water. And that's the kind of mindset you need to believe. You need to have when it comes to your burning desires. We've changed the mindset. And now it's time to commit to hold that in iron and concrete and not let anything break in. And that burning desire, you want to keep it like a natural gas flame constantly burning, like the pilot light in your furnace, constantly burning, and don't let it go out. In fact, you need to turn up the heat a little bit, and you need to increase that pain inside a little bit more. And then you need to mentally, I am done, no longer. I'm new. I am. I can. I will. I have. I am that I am. And move forward. Commitment. It's commitment that you're not going to just sit down. You're not going to decide today that you're going to move toward your dream and tomorrow you're going to go back to your old ways. Commitment that you're going to put in a little bit extra effort to achieve your goal, to manifest what it is you truly want into reality. And so maybe that's taking a little bit more personal time away from your day, a little bit more me time, a little bit more Netflix time, a little bit more couch time. Trust me, I love TV. And the last thing I'm ever going to do is chastise somebody for watching TV, because I love TV and I watch a lot of it. However, I still put work in every day to achieve my goals, no matter how much TV I watch. I still put work in every day to manifest what I want into reality. And by doing that, I'm letting the law of attraction work in my favor. Make the commitment. Make the commitment that you are so fed up and so sick to your stomach of the way life currently is that you're no longer going to accept it. No longer. It's going to start today. The minute you finish your homework assignment, You're going to start, you're going to do one thing, you're going to do that one little thing that's going to set you up to do something little tomorrow. That's going to set you up for the following day. Do you see how that works? It's a big snowball effect. And just like any snowball effect, the more it keeps rolling down that hill, the more snow keeps picking up and adding to it. And then before you know it, that whole force of the momentum is working in your favor. And it's all nothing can stop it. And you've created the habit that you've changed your mindset. You've created a new way of thinking, a new outlook in life, a way that there's always a way to get it done. And that is your new mindset. And no longer do you think that it can't be done. No longer do you think about Uncle Frank and how he almost lost his shirt and how Aunt Marge had to go out and get a second job. No longer do you think about that. It's of no concern. You've let it go completely and you're moving forward. We're gonna subconsciously, you'll run a program to keep you in that habit and keep you committed. Just like taking your next breath of air or working at that job and doing the same task you've been doing for years now. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you won't miss the 5th and final video in the Commit to Your Dreams series. And in the meantime, while you're waiting for that video to come out, take a look at these other mindset videos and how you can change your mindset so you can attack your goals and achieve your burning desires and your dreams.